We got Julio. It's kind of looking like there's some players that are really, really trying to make a push for Julio. I don't know if you saw this, Nick, but DeAndre Hopkins actually said he would restructure his contract to be able to get Julio Jones. So you would have
nuts.
Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, and AJ Green.
That's
Talk about trying to stop that,
not enough footballs to go around. But if they can figure that piece out, they're all if they
Yeah.
can all be simpatico. Hell yeah! I mean, you're not stopping that shit. And that's the thing is like
Yeah.
even with I mean, the Cardinals already look good, and then
Yeah. Yep.
dude, they are just not letting up. Stuff. I mean, would they trade him to an NFC team? I don't know. If I could get enough for him and I'm the Falcons, I would, because you're not winning shit anyway. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh no, we're gonna have to play him. Like, you're not the Packers. It's not like we
Yeah.
can't trade Aaron Rodgers in the conference because we'd have to play. Like, you're not gonna play him anyway. So if they offer you a bunch of
Yeah.
picks, like you want a first rounder, I feel like if Arizona offers it, you should pull the trigger if you're Atlanta.
100%. Now, the only reason you wouldn't pull this if the Patriots offered the same thing, then
Yes. Yep. Yep.
or the Titans, even for that matter. Those two names are consistently been thrown out. We are the insiders, and we're bringing the information straight to you. So that
Yep.
being said, we are not financial advisors, but interesting to see how that Julio dynamic is playing out. But yeah, Julio definitely Sayonara, Atlanta. I'm out of there,
For sure.
for sure.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
it's funny to see that, and how that all came out and things like that. Falcons are upset, obviously. I'm sure ESPN's got their own issues that they have to deal with now, and I'm sure Julio Jones, he's probably got a little thing. Do you think that was staged, Nick? That phone call?
It's hard to say, right? It's hard to say.
Hard to
Like
say.
it's if it wasn't in a weird way, like I have a lot more questions because it's like I don't think like why would you do that to it? Like why would you call him with him like if he actually had no idea Shannon Sharp was calling him like Shannon Sharp seems to be a very smart guy. Like I don't know that
Yes.
he would make that mistake. Like that's just such like a bonehead thing to do. It's hilarious. Like I hope it happens every day. I hope Skip starts calling people like but
Yeah.
I don't I it just seems like such like a miscalculation. Like
Yeah,
and it's obviously like not what Fox would want. It's obviously not what
for sure.
the NFL wants. It's probably not what Julio or his agents want. So it does to me, I hope it's people realizing this little bit of like, professional wrestling dynamic to the media, right? Taking a little page from like the
Yep.
Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul type of playbook. Like
Yeah.
that's my hope. My hope is it's like a little like, hey, let's just tell people it's not staged, but I'm gonna call you tomorrow. But like, who knows, man? Who knows? It's weird as hell if it wasn't though.
Yeah, and it seems like if it wasn't, that's like you're abusing your relationships with people and be like, oh well, I know the guy. Let me ask him real quick.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's like, damn, it's interesting. I'm sure everything will shake out for the better. And who knows, maybe that helps the Atlanta Falcons in moving Julio Jones because now you have all 31 other NFL
Right.
teams actively know Julio wants to get out, and then they can make a real push for him.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
if that's the strategy, I don't like hate it, but man, what a wild
yeah,
scenario either way. But hey, once again though, I mean it's like publicity, right? It's like all publicity is good
uh,
publicity. So it's like I
yeah,
mean people are talking about Fox Sports, people are talking about Shannon Sharp, people are talking about Julio Jones. I don't know how any of that is bad necessarily, but
yes,
I can see why if that was some shit that Shannon just did on his own, why like the suits would be pissed. I can kind of
oh,
see both sides of it.